edition of It's Just Me, hosted by Brent Foxx. As you can tell, times have gotten rough. I am shooting live in my closet. The house is chaotic, too much stuff going on. I can't get a room in my own house, so it's been that kind of day. Speaking of such, um, I definitely needed a moment to try to recover from what happened with our playoff loss, the 32-6 thrashing that we actually suffered at the hands of the Houston Texans last night. And only, to kind of find out, hey, Jared, what's happening, man? Thank you so much for coming on, brother. Um, yeah, only to find out that Coach Tomlin was actually going to be stepping down. I had a conversation with my brothers, and yeah, I was mentioning that if Coach Tomlin basically just stepped away on his own terms, then, that would probably be best for himself, more importantly, and the team as well. So, seeing as how that kind of unfolded, in the same, what was it, maybe the same hour or 2 hours, yeah, it was just kind of confirmation where things actually really were. Um, yeah, much to say about Coach Tomlin. Coach Tomlin had a 19-year run with the Pittsburgh Steelers, which included two Super Bowl appearances and I think at least 10 playoff appearances as well. Now, unfortunately, we had this really bad playoff streak to where we were just unable to win playoff games. But I want people to kind of keep in perspective that if you look at the roster that we actually had for most of those playoff teams against the roster of the teams that we were actually playing, there was no real sensible way that you think that we could actually win. And then most of the time, we were the lower seed and we had to go to their place. Now, this particular time, we had our best opportunity in quite some time to win a playoff game, and us failing to do so and failing miserably in the end, pretty much sealed the deal. So yeah, I understand, and unfortunately, there is an old saying: um, if you do what you've always done, you're gonna get what you always got. Hey, salute from Russia. All right, man. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. I appreciate you. If you don't mind, man, just please hit that like button for me. Now, what I want to go ahead and also go over is basically of course, the painful playoff loss that we actually suffered yesterday. So, um, getting into it. Um, Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Um, Getting into it, that loss, um, the loss was an unnecessary one, and the reason I'm saying that was because we this was kind of like a microcosm of the season. Hey, Leo Cole, what's happening, brother? Um, but yeah, this playoff loss was a microcosm of the season, and the season's theme, unfortunately, was missed opportunities. We've had several chances in several of these losses that we've actually had to win games. And I'll go back all the way to Seattle. When we lost our home opener in Seattle, um, the game was fairly close. Of course, um, everybody remembers the Caleb Johnson fumbled kickoff. And, unfortunately, that was the thing that actually slammed the door shut. I don't know who you are, Hamish. But you talking about I sound like Franklin. I don't know who. Okay. I hope that's not an insult, brother, because I don't really take disrespect on this channel. We get you up out of here for that. But if you were just trying to, if you just trying to be jokes or whatever from GTA. Oh, so you call me a Grand Theft Auto character? All right, bro. Um, okay. Well, no, he said that that's what he meant, the dude from GTA. So I'm gonna take his word for it. People are really gonna show you who they are. Nah, you good, bro? People are gonna show you who they really are in just a few moments, man. So I'm gonna be patient with that. I know you ain't mean no harm from what I can tell, so I'll let that ride. I guess Franklin is a compliment. And salute Jeremiah. Um, Now, basically just kind of getting back onto the subject here with with that loss at Seattle, everybody remembers the Caleb Johnson kickoff fumble, and yes, that slammed the door on it. But there were other opportunities that we actually had to actually score touchdowns, and we failed to do so. Like Jalen Warren had a fantastic play that got us all the way into the red zone, and we were not able to capitalize on that. And ultimately, it kept the game too close, and then that mistake made by Caleb Johnson blew the doors open. Um, Go Vols. Bro, Bennett's Corner. I don't know if you're in the right place, brother, but I'm talking Steelers football here. But please hit the like button if you can. Um, okay. So here's what I'm gonna do with that. Okay, so the Steelers were established in 1933, sir. Um, so yeah, they're over 90 years old. Okay. Um, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do the tick off Patriots one and the Go Bills thing. I'm gonna just let that go. I'm gonna let that go. All right, Hamish. I see you, brother. Thanks for stopping by. All right. Um. Okay. Easy now. I'm still a Steelers fan. Easy now. Now, yes, I am intelligent, obviously, but getting back to the subject here, these um these opportunities that we were actually missing just kind of date back to even the beginning of the season. We've had opportunities to actually close out being the NFC North champions by facing a Cleveland Browns team. I think at the time were maybe 4-12. We couldn't capitalize on that. Ultimately, we had to play the Baltimore Ravens and depend on a missed field goal to actually get us the AFC North championship and a playoff berth. We had to be better at taking advantage of opportunities. If we are failing to do something like that, then there's no reason for us to kind of continue what we're doing. Um, this one stung because at the very beginning of the game, um, okay, so yeah, with the Patriots thing, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, and I'm gonna give you a discount. The Patriots are my natural enemy. I'm doing good saying their name. You guys have dealt us humiliating loss after humiliating loss after humiliating loss over a 15-year span. I have grown to hate that team in Boston, is what I will say. Um, so to kind of put on my channel to go them go, yeah, maybe not so much. But I'm gonna let it go. You ain't know what the situation was. I'll give you a discount on that. Uh, but yeah, bang bang Niners game. Oh, y'all just Okay, y'all just in here heavy. Okay, well, since we doing all that, y'all just make sure y'all hit the like button, please. So, kind of getting back on the subject. Um, getting back on the subject here. The missed opportunities, of course, were the theme of this particular season. Like we're not able to capitalize on opportunities that we had. And in the first quarter, we got a great we got a great turnover from both um Jack Sawyer and YA Black. Now, we did not take advantage of that at all. And I think ultimately it cost us the momentum. And then, of course, with that momentum, it cost us the game. Um, I'm gonna be honest with you. As much as I like this particular player, DK Metcalf has to step up. If we're paying him that much money in a moment like that, we have to have that reception. Um, you know, I have a very high standard for NFL players because they are the very best athletes in the world. And if you are one of the better ranked best athletes in the world, then you have to make those type of plays. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And we're also having to pay you almost $30 million a year. You got to bring that in. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. You know, I do like DK Metcalf as a person, from what I've actually seen, from interviews and just kind of like mic'd up and sideline things of that nature. Despite the situation in Detroit, um, I think that he's very passionate, and I think people misunderstand that passion when they're just kind of misjudging or inappropriately labeling him. But oh, okay. I see what you're doing. So, Cozy Spacer VR, make sure that you hit the like button while you playing all these games. Go ahead and hit that like button, sir. Don't make comments like this and oh, what happened to your coach and oh, your team, what happened to your team? Ha ha ha. Make sure you hit the like button, while you're making jokes. It's okay. You know, we all have to we all have to face it. No, just hit the like button, brother. I don't care about you making jokes. I appreciate you. Thank you, man. Hey, carry on, man. You could ask you could ask what kind of record we got, man. You can basically ask me, oh, hey, hey, it looks like your dad left. What's gonna happen now? Oh man, your coach quit on you. What? Yeah, you can do all that. Or how about them Texans? You want to do that? I don't care. I just want you to hit the like button, brother. Yeah, you gonna come in here and make all these jokes. You gotta, yeah, pay tax. Um, no, basically what it was is he had a 19-year run, okay? And during that 19-year run, we would go to the playoffs, but we would never win a playoff game. So enough got to be enough last night, and that was it. He had to leave. I think that if we did ah, man, he's just a rookie, brother. He's just a rookie, man. Your kicker is probably gonna be okay, brother. He just kind of needs to get acclimated to NFL fields and weather conditions and all of that, man. I think he'll be okay. Tyler Loop isn't a bad kicker. I'm sure that there are other teams that really would like to have him, bro. But hey, what's happening, Joe? What's happening, brother? Yeah, I'm over here doing my eulogy for my 2025-2026 Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay. So kind of getting back on the subject. Um I think that yeah, it was just a situation to where if you're not able to take care of the opportunities that the defense is giving you, because the defense really wasn't a problem. Now, yes, we could have done way better on containing or stopping the run. But at the same time, the levee's gonna break when you having to keep putting your defense out there because the offense isn't doing anything. So I think that it's very, very important that we are able to first and foremost now find maybe an offensive minded head coach. Now we've done defensive coordinators. Um and I just think that it's time for somebody with an offensive mind to actually kind of come in and revamp this thing, to be honest. Now, having said that, Aaron Rodgers is probably not coming back. And then honestly, on the other side of the ball, I don't think Cam Hayward is coming back either. Um, I think that I think that he pretty much felt like he gave it all he could, and having to start over again with a new head coach, he may not want to do that. Um, but yeah, but I mean, Cozy, he's still good. Cam Hayward is still good, but yeah, I don't think that he want. No, he's not no 48, man. Um, he's, he's not 48, bro. He's 36 or 37. Oh man, you hilarious. No, he's 36 or 37, bro. He's not he's not 48. You probably gonna be saying that he should apply for AARP benefits next, bro. Um he's not that old. Um but yeah, he should he should actually be able to step yeah, he's probably gonna retire, Cam Hayward. Um oh, you funny, Jerry. Okay, yo. You funny as hell. But all right. Oh, that Giants kicker was like the Charlie Brown episode. That was hilarious. Yeah. He missed the whole ball. Yeah, he missed the whole ball, bro. That was yeah, but that I mean that's the New York Giants for you, man. That's the New York Giants for you. Um, but yeah, these just kind of getting back on it. The missed opportunities that we've actually had. Um, ultimately that was a thing that undid this team. If we are able to if we are able to try to get more playmakers to make us more opportunistic on offense, then I think that's probably going to be the best remedy for this team. But um, oh, that's an excellent question, Joe. To be honest with you, um, DK DK is still a number one receiver. He's just gonna need somebody to kind of to either kind of complement him or kind of balance him out. And for those that probably don't know what that means, if when I say complimenting, um DK is more or less like a dynamic playmaker at receiver. He's not a meticulous route runner that's gonna cut you up with routes, catch the ball, and then be able to move the chains. DK is somebody that you can throw the ball up in the air, and he'll usually come down with it, or you can give him a quick pass and he breaks tackles and then gets free and then makes big plays for you. Um, Joe, what I'll say about Pickens was this. Um, you know, unfortunately, the reason that we had to go ahead and trade Pickens was because he was a problem in the locker room. He would he would basically not come to meetings on time. There were, there were skirmishes and arguments and things of that nature that, for the most part got swept up under the rug in national media. But yeah, Pickens was basically a headache, bro. Oh man. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Condolences to your family about your father, man. I'm sorry to hear about that. Um oh yeah. Yeah, he's wild. That is wild, bro. Jackson Dart gave the ref a high five when he called the play. That's crazy. Um, but yeah, I think that if we draft maybe a a route running wide receiver, or if we get someone in free agency that is known for running routes very well and being a dependable receiver. I wanted Amari Cooper, to be honest with you guys, uh, towards the beginning of the season. I think that he would have been able to both complement and balance out DK Metcalf, because now you have to worry about. Um, okay, I mean, hey Lucia, if you don't mind, just go ahead and hit that like button. I appreciate you being comfortable enough to say something like that, but yeah, just go ahead and hit the like button anyway. Definitely appreciate you feeling free enough to announce that. Um, just just don't be disrespectful to nobody else, and we won't have no problems. Okay, so kind of getting back on it. If we have Cozy, I think that the defense is okay. We just need to be able to have probably a few more pieces like a safety or another defensive lineman on the inside to try to help us out. But most of the time, um we'll be yeah. Most of the for the most part, I think the defense is all right. Okay. And 11's not dead. Go ahead and hit that like button since you want to announce that your boys, whooped us. Go ahead and hit that like button. If you like the way that your boys kicked our ass, go ahead and hit that like button for me. Um oh, okay. If I gotta see if I'm able to do that, Jared. But yeah, I'll definitely hand the wrenches out. I just need to figure out how to do that. And then once I do, yeah, no problem. If I go live or whatever, then um I'll just go ahead and send them out. Well, Cozy, I like our back and forth, bro. Just stick around for a little bit longer, man, and then we could build that bond or gain that trust, and then yeah, that's no problem. The people that I give wrenches to, they ain't gotta ask me for it. But yeah, definitely. Um, but yeah, definitely. I when I'm able to do wrenches, I'll get it. But but yeah, kind of anyway, just kind of getting back on the subject here. Yeah, if we're able just to maybe get a good route running wide receiver that's dependable, of course, at catch point, then we should be all right. Okay, I got you, man. I'm gonna probably research that after the show. All right. I ain't got no problem with you liking the Dolphins. But yeah, again, go ahead, make sure y'all hit the like button, with these random messages. All right. I mean that don't cost you a thing, really. Just go ahead, hit the like button, please, and thank you. But yeah, um, if we get maybe an offensive minded coach, then I think that that would probably be a good change of pace for now. Now, I'm not saying hire somebody like Mike McDaniels as your head guy, but him being an offensive coordinator wouldn't probably be a bad idea, to be honest with you. Speaking of that, that may actually leave the door open for somebody like Arthur Smith to come through and then be able to maybe take over the reins. But we'll see. Um, but yeah, I would be very curious as to what we'll be doing in the off season, not only to get a guy at the head position, but if we're actually going to change defensive coordinators as well because of this move, and then also what our offensive scheme is going to be like, and then also more importantly what our offensive personnel is actually going to be like. Depending on who actually comes in here, this may be a situation to where everything's on the table. We blow this whole thing up, and we really rebuild from there. With Coach Tomlin, we didn't really have like a rebuilding year. It was a situation to where we were always in a mix at playoff time. And, when that happens, you're not going to have very high draft picks because you're not losing. And yes, the people with the jokes about well, we didn't have any losing seasons and ha ha ha, guys still ultimately, can't do anything in the playoffs and blah, blah, blah. I mean, okay. Um, you're not wrong. But at the same time, most of the people that actually make most of these types of jokes are people that have organizations that don't win anyway. So, um, kind of have it said that, um, okay. Mr. Slatchy, if you don't mind, go ahead and hit that like button for me. Um, Yeah, if you don't mind, just go ahead and hit that like button for me. And yes, I am a Steelers supporter. Fan is short for fanatic. Okay. So we hitting the like button or no? Because doesn't look like it. So here's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. We'll holler at you. Um and hang on, Jared. I might have found a solution while I was looking at that. Okay. I got you as a managing moderator, bro. So hopefully that plays out. Hang on just a second. Okay. So you and Joe are moderating managers now, bro. Um okay. All right. Yeah, I see the wrenches on there now. I got you. Okay. Oh yeah, cozy. I mean, I'm actually from Dallas, the accent. And I'm the only person in my family that actually likes the Steelers. Everybody else is typical Cowboys fans. I pretty much broke away from that because I don't like how the organization is run. And this was even me as a kid. Like as a kid, I didn't even like how they were actually running the organization. I didn't like how they were playing football or anything. So I went the complete opposite way and found the Pittsburgh Steelers. Um, Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's typical. Yeah, we'll have to yeah, man, we'll have to change that smoke detector battery out, man. But that's typical. That's typical of a real life person, man. But yeah, I definitely I'll definitely have to change that out in the future. There you go again. But but yeah. Yeah, yeah, we all do like different teams, Cozy. Yeah, definitely. Oh, okay. Well, definitely, man. Thank you so much for subscribing. I definitely appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like button. Um, so Leandra Shirani, I'm so sorry. The coach actually quit. Coach Tomlin stepped down. So he's not gonna get fired. He already stepped down. Thank you, Cozy. I appreciate you letting them know. But yeah, they went ahead and Coach Tomlin went ahead and stepped down. He didn't get fired. But and that's what we were actually just talking about, like what happens now that Coach Tomlin has stepped down, and what I would hope. Yeah, he was there for 19 seasons, Cozy. But yeah, I was definitely hoping that Coach Tomlin would have won that Texans game. But again, the theme of the season was missed opportunities, and we did not take advantage of the opportunities that we actually had early in the game to try to effectively close it out. If you let a team hang around, especially a playoff team hang around, things like this unfortunately happen. And because we did that, we basically got our butts handed to us, and now we're in a situation to where, yeah, we're having to start all over. On one hand, it is a situation to where, hey, if you've done what you've always done, you're gonna get what you've always got. But on the other hand, it is a situation to where it's like you're kind of going into the unknown at this point, and you're having to figure it out and start from scratch. So it'll be a very interesting journey for our Pittsburgh Steelers here. And I definitely look forward to seeing what's next. And hopefully, we'll be in a position to where we'll be able to effectively rebuild and become a powerhouse in the NFL. But yeah, I'm definitely going to check out. Yeah, I think this is going to be Aaron Rodgers' last season as a Steeler. I think when Coach Tomlin left, he's going to leave. So yeah, I don't think that he's going to stick around for a new head coach. So Aaron Rodgers is probably gone too. I also think Cam Hayward's going to be gone too as well. Um, so what do you mean? What happened to my leg, bro? Say Q what is it? QDBR? Why don't you hit the like button for me? And I'll tell you what happened to my leg. Yeah. Yeah, they yeah. So much wear and tear on your body, and then you're gonna have to like get new leadership on top of that. I don't think it's gonna work. So yeah, he's probably gonna go. Okay. So QDBR, what's up? Okay. So basically what happened, nah, I ain't gonna troll you like that. I'm sitting down, sir. I, I'm just sitting down. Nothing's happened to my leg or anything else like that. So I'm gonna try to take you as a legitimate person. Okay, much appreciated, man. Much appreciated. But that's a very interesting question. I'm not sure whether or not we would be in a position to make a good trade for Sam Darnold, but that's not a bad idea, to be honest with you. Um yeah, I think that Rodgers may retire, but I wouldn't be surprised if he went over to a team like the Vikings either. Um but yeah, I that Sam Darnold trade would be interesting, man. If we get like assets that the other team wants, and then draft capital that the other team wants, he may. Yeah, he may do it one last season, Cozy, but I think that he's probably gonna do it with another team. I don't think that he's gonna do it with us. Um, a lot of people are actually happy that the Eagles lost, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna be one that's gonna come around and stomp on people while they down. Um, okay, bunker wise, I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, if you don't mind, just go ahead. Yeah, if you haven't already, hit that like button. Oh, okay. To be honest with you, I think it's uh all right. Well, 2223. I think that my opinion, and I'll go back over this because I've already answered about George Pickens. My opinion on George Pickens is this. George Pickens is a immensely talented receiver as far as physical talent goes. Unfortunately, George Pickens was not much of a team player, and George Pickens unfortunately also lacked maturity in some areas. And for those reasons, and that reflected on his play on the field. There were several instances where George Pickens would not block. There were several instances where George Pickens would not run his routes with the conviction that he needed to try to get open. So, in other words, if things didn't go his way, he would half-ass it. So that's why we got rid of him. But he's an immensely talented receiver. And then, to be honest with you, there was a game in Dallas. Shoot, I think Detroit. He played Detroit, and things weren't going his way, and he quit on them. So that's the reason that we've actually had to trade him. Immensely talented guy, just not very mature, and he half-assed things. Um, okay, so David, whatever your name is, bro, just go ahead and hit the like button. I know you don't like my hat or whatever, but don't come in here making random comments and not pay tax. Just go ahead and hit the like button, and we're gonna get your ass up out of here. Um, uh, no, 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 no. We don't want Eberflus here. No. Eberflus is a defensive guy, and to be quite honest with you, he can't control his own household. His son is making prank calls to Shador Sanders and stuff like that. If you got a guy that can't even control his own damn household, how the hell you expect him to control a team? Staley, still a defensive guy. I think that we should kind of break away from that. But yeah, I definitely those are definitely good candidates to be defensive coordinators, but yeah, not head coaches. And then Roman, hey, what's going on? And then oh well, what you call it? Sam Darnold is actually playing for Seattle. And to be honest with you, Jared, I think that I honestly believe that Will Howard may actually wind up being a pretty good backup. I'm not taking too much stock in him being a starter. He didn't actually have an off season at all, or preseason at all because he broke his hand. And I don't think that he got any significant snaps this season. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Well, yeah, Christopher Bradford. Yeah, go and have a good time, bro. But make sure you hit that like button. If you like the fact that your Texans kicked our ass, go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already. I appreciate you. Um, okay. Well, actually, gold and silver 420. I certainly hope that Detroit Lions will be Super Bowl champions. Um, Okay, and Fred Red 5037. I mean, if you're gonna make random comments, go ahead and pay tax, brother. If you haven't already, just go ahead and hit that like button. Yeah, go ahead and hit that like button, man. Hey, coach. Let me go ahead and do this for you, man. I just kind of figured out how to do this moderator thing, so I'm gonna have you as a managing moderator. Um, that way, if we got folks talking crazy, we can get them up out of here. How you figure, Fred Red 5037 that Tomlin's son was out of control? Where you get that from, brother? Um, okay, so a few things I'm not finna tolerate here. Um, Personal disrespect, racism is at the very top of that list. and then people that are just randomly saying things that may not be true. So if you don't mind, what what researchable source do you have that says that Tomlin's son was actually out of control too? Are there any newspaper reports or any type of credible reports from the Pittsburgh area or the area that he actually went to school at that can verify these things, or are you just saying something to get attention? Because if that's the case, man, we can get you up out of here. Um, no, go Silver 429. I don't really mess with Sharon Moore. He's got his own problems, bro. Um, Eric B. Enemy. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Um, okay, and I think it's Indiana and Miami are playing Jacob Moy. I think Indiana and Miami are playing, not UGA. UGA actually got kicked out by Ole Miss. Um, but yeah, I think that Indiana actually has the momentum and they may actually win next Monday. All right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna let you motherflockers have it today, man. Oh man, I'm gonna let y'all have it today, man. But yeah, I definitely have enjoyed this live, and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. And thank you all so much for actually tuning in to the live. And I will definitely, excuse me, I will definitely holler at y'all the next time.